girls, ladies, gents, and all 56,000 genders that there are nowadays, and welcome to the second episode of Homer Plays Outer Worlds. I'm trying to make sure I can see if the stream is going on my phone. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Homer Plays Outer Worlds. And so far we're playing as Lord Moldy Butt, and it's been a lot of fun so far. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and start off where we left off, which was trying to get a generator for our plane or ship or whatever. And we were outside here somewhere in the Emerald Vale Community Center. We already talked to the folks that we needed to talk to. We told them about the plan of the dude with the hat. So here we are, about to go ahead and decide where the power is going to go, or the electricity. Whether it's going to go to the folks that are deserters, or whether it's going to go to the folks that live in the city. Either way, I don't really know. I've never played Outer Worlds that much, so I don't know. All I know is it reminds me of Fallout a little bit. I gotta be careful with Pavardi. She tends to fucking die a lot. So gotta make sure that she doesn't.
Clever.
Shock cannon.
The control room should be off to the right.
Oh shit.
I hope I'm doing the right thing. I'm going.
God damn. That's what's up.
Nicely done.
Rosas in.
Incoming! Got him! That's the last of them! Watch out!
The fuck? Am I just going in circles?
Go away, Phantom!
Oh shit, what's up, Raji?
Go away, Phantom!
Mind the scene. You're liable to get scalded. Gotcha. All together. Blood. Don't mess it up. Yep, be right over.
Help. Sister. Searching for
Incoming! That's the last of them!
Basically, this game plays exactly like Fallout. Like, exactly like Fallout. Just The only difference is this game just has spaceships. That's it. That's the only difference. In fact, it got kind of like, there's memes of it where it's like, oh, this is like Fallout, like copy. You know what I mean? But honestly, bro, you can never have too many games like Fallout, to be honest. You know what this game is like? This game is kind of like what what's that one spaceship Bethesda game that came out not too long ago? Star something. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, this plays exactly like Fallout. It got like, there's memes about it because there's they say it's just another copy of Fallout basically. But like I said, that's not a bad thing. Bro, I gotta check the fucking map, bro. I'm fucking lost. Alright.
Get away!
Yeah, Starfield. I forget what it's called. Yeah, basically, like. Oh fuck! Where are the repair parts? Damn, we still don't have enough.
Not real. You're not real.
Goddamn, bro, this building is so fucking big, bro. It's a fucking huge ass building.
Go away, Phantom. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. At least I know I'm real. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised. Boiled, charred, skewered.
What the
Sprats
fuck
are
is
good
this
eating,
guy on
friend.
about,
Chock
bro?
full of brain food. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Damn, I can't persuade for shit or intimidate. Goddamn, bro, what the fuck? How low is our stats for this? Oh. Maybe it's because we're thirsty? I don't know. I don't really understand the survival mode in this game. Let's see. No, we still can't persuade for shit. We still only have an 18. Alright, let me see what the quest is right now. No, dude, you're forgetting that New Vegas doesn't have ladders at all. Like, New Vegas, I'm pretty sure, just has elevators and stairs. That's it. There's no real need for ladders.
All
Get
searching.
ready. Once we do this, there's no going back.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Thanks for that, dude. I appreciate that follow. Man, I don't really know. Twitch is cool, but it just sucks that Twitch is a little bit more restrictive when it comes to like music, you know? Like you on YouTube you can still play music and you can even monetize with a copyright. As long as the person that has the copyright music owned doesn't strike your channel, you're fine. But Twitch is so unreliable, bro. Like I feel like you can get banned for doing anything on there.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Yeah, it has to be Edgewater. I mean, like, this is like one of those things where it's like, who do you want to be cool with? The deserters who are like basically like rebels, or do you want to like put electricity to the city? Obviously, we're gonna go for the city. It just makes more sense.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow
I
me
mean,
around
it's not
before he left the
exactly
cannery.
Fallout, but it's pretty similar.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. If I were in a better mood, I might be inclined to try and change your mind. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Man, the story to this game, to be honest with you, bro, I don't even know the story to this game. All I know is that you're like a frozen clone of some evil genius, and he unfreezes you, and you're part of like a space company. Like, the way that I look at it, bro, is like a mix between Fallout, Futurama, and yeah, like that's perfect description, like Fallout and Futurama, like that concept and that game style. But to be honest, even like just the story now is we need an electric generator for a spaceship. We go to town. The guy in town says, "Hey, if you go and send the power at this power plant towards the city instead of the deserters of the town who left the cannery, I'll pay you," or whatever. So we go talk to the deserters. We go to the power plant. We take the power plant's energy and we redirect it to the city. Now we're talking to the deserters, trying to convince them to come to the city and work at the cannery. It's a fucking, like, it's a lot. It's a fucking mouthful. But it really is a mix between Futurama and Fallout. Like, that's what it is. It's a mix between Futurama and Fallout. It's cool. I like it. You're basically working for a space company. But I forget, like, the whole intro kind of explains it a little better. But you're basically a clone. Or like, you're a frozen, I don't know, like, you come out of, like a frozen pod. The way that Fry comes out of a frozen pod. Exactly like that. Yeah.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days. I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her unaccounted. If you find her, could you let me know? We'll be waiting in Edgewater.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Hey, we leveled up. Nice. Nice. I wonder if you can take shit off. I don't think you can. I think you can only add. God damn, that sucks. Damn, yeah, that's a much better. It just kind of sucks that it blocks the helmet a little bit. What the fuck? Alright, for this, I want to get some dialogue going. Because we gotta start learning how to persuade shit. I don't know what the fuck that means. But alright. I don't know what these apples are. Alright, let's go back to the ship. You can drop armors, but but you can also repair, and you can also tinker, and you can also break them down. It's much better to break them down or sell them. You know, like you always want to sell the loot no matter what game you're in. The only thing I gotta be careful about is not repairing shit that I don't need to repair, because it's easy to repair shit that's a waste of money and a waste of repair parts. This game's awesome. I think it won, like, it was close to winning Game of the Year when it came out. Like, it was nominated for a lot of shit. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's just like any fucking game, like Fallout. It's a fucking slow ass start. Once So once we get our ship repaired, it becomes a different game. It's the same thing as fucking Mass Effect. Mass Effect is boring as fuck until you get out of the Citadel. Once you get out of the Citadel, it's fine. But the problem with games nowadays is that everybody wants a perfect video game. There's no such thing as a perfect video game. Red Dead Redemption 2 is boring as fuck in some parts, you know? The prologue to fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most boring prologues of all time. That doesn't make it any less of a good game. Yeah.
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Nah, I'm not. I don't even look that much like DJ Academics. Although I see what you're talking about, I don't look that much. Calm down. It's not that crazy. I've looked at DJ. Everybody knows what DJ Academics looks like, bro. I don't look that much like it. I think you just saw like a chubby brown guy. That's it, bro. Like, and you're like DJ Academics. You saw a chubby brown guy with a goatee, and you're like DJ Academics and a hat. Like, I'm telling you, if I don't wear the hat and like I literally like dress differently, I won't look like DJ Academics. But I do see what you're talking about, though. I'm not gonna say I don't look anything like him either. There's a balance. Where the fuck is Reed? Yeah.
I think you did the rightest thing you could. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
DJ Academics doesn't even look Mexican. Oh, I don't know what the fuck he looks like. I guess he looks kind of Filipino, black. That's what he looks like to me. I look a little Filipino myself, but not really. I mean, Filipinos look so ambiguous, bro.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all means. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point. With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another. Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop.
If this game had a car, well, you know what's funny? Like, there is a big modding community for this game. So, like, I'll check out the mods and shit, but from what I remember, the mods just make this game more stable, exactly like Fallout. Speaking of which, Fallout kept crashing on me, so I had to delete it, reinstall it, and then reinstall mods. So a lot of mods that I had on aren't gonna be there. So the next time I stream New Vegas, it's gonna be a gamble as to whether or not I modded it right. I should have used Mod Organizer, but I just stuck with Vortex to save myself some time. What's nice about Vortex, they stay on there when you re-download the downloading profile, so you don't have to like, you don't have to go to the modding pages and download them manually. They just reinstall. I don't know if that's how it works for Mod Organizer, but that's a nice feature on Vortex, where you basically don't have to like manually download them. You just automatically have them pull up on Vortex. Damn, what are we doing? Because now we can get the ship. I forgot Pavardi leveled up too. Base health is going to be super important for sure. I don't know why Fallout kept crashing on me in the very last stream. In the very last 2 streams, Fallout kept crashing on me. It had something to do with like the end game. The end game of Fallout keeps crashing on me, and I don't know why, but once I figure it out, I'll do another Fallout live stream though. I just gotta figure out why it keeps crashing, or what it was that kept it crashing, man. Cause it was stable. It was stable for like ever. One thing I have to fucking figure out with Fallout is the fucking loading order. Cause it's a little confusing on Vortex. I'll probably use the mod organizer eventually, like when I have time for it, to like learn how to do it and shit. I'm sure it's easy. I'm sure it's just dragging a bunch of files. Like that's it. That's always what it is. The only problem is that you just have to read a lot.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah, see, it's hard to keep it stable sometimes. It depends on. Sometimes you can install one mod that throws off the entire mod order, or like the mod list, you know. Thing is, some mods just conflict. You know, you probably have 2 mods that do the same thing but do it differently, so you have to pick between one of them. You know?
Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery with Grace and Thomas and Stefan and all the others. I expected it'd end like this. Lived out here for years all by my lonesome. Only right that I'd die the same way. I expect you've done enough for the Vale. If you don't mind leaving an old lady with her thoughts, I'd be much obliged. It is too late, and I'm tired of talking.
Alright, now we can go back to the fucking ship. We finally got our ship running. That's literally the entire intro to this game, is that. Were your older saves corrupted or were they deleted? It fucking sucks if they were
Is this your ship?
deleted.
Oh
That
my
sucks.
stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Damn, dude, that sucks. That's why I don't, that's why I like modding. Modding is a double-edged sword, right?
Captain, I have
It
detected.
makes your game hella like amazing and shit, but at the same time, it also like can do that where it just crashes nonstop.
That Edgewater. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can... All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
%100% Fallout with spaceships. 100%.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Let's talk when you're free. Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I think it's time you move along, Pavardi. Break time's over. Alright. Well, sleep a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say it's the equivalent power armor. It depends, right? Fallout New Vegas power armor is just like another armor set. But in Fallout 4, Fallout like power armor actually like feels like something. Yeah, I mean, like, look at R. I mean, this kind of looks like power armor a little bit, but it's just regular armor. You know, like, it doesn't do anything special. What was I gonna do? I was gonna drink. I thought you could, for some reason I thought you could drink something. Like, to rehydrate, but you can't. Alright, we're good. This is as far as I've gone in the game before, I think. I was getting a groundbreaker. So from now on, bro, everything has also needed me.
Captain.
So I probably won't be able to answer your questions, you know, about the lore of this game.
Yeah, with a tossball.
But it's a good game. It is a good game. Like, it's won a lot of awards and shit.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Rizzo's hot apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life. Go back to Byzantium, you go.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
What the fuck? Kind of freaky ass.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Straight up lying to the guy and lying to his face.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
One thing you have to admit about this game is it has really, really good voice acting. And I agree, the lighting is ass. The lighting is definitely ass. I'm sure there's mods to fix it, but I'm too lazy to mod every game I play.
What?
Wells, I mean smells. It really smells in here. Maybe you should open the door.
I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells.
Learn to take a joke.
Huh. How charming you are. Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. Oh, it might surprise you.
Oh, gosh. That's quite a goof, sir. If you don't mind me saying.
I'm very well aware. Now, let's get back to business, hmm? That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you? Be my guest.
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Ask away.
Bro, I ain't explaining this shit again. I ain't explaining the fucking background story to you again. You crazy, bro. Yeah, I ain't explaining that shit again, bro. The effort I put into explaining that shit. Yeah, Futurama Fallout. Just remember that, I guess. Fuck. I'll do dialogue. Because I like the intimidation. That shit. Not the intimidation. I like the lying. The lying is very, very satisfying. It's very. I don't know how to explain it, but the lying is satisfying in this game. Fuck. Out of all these.
Bella who woke you? How bad could he be?
Bro, Rajin, you gotta learn how to enjoy dialogue. Bro.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Dialogue is like 50% of a good game. It's good dialogue. Especially because I haven't played this game in a long ass time. So like, and the last time I did play it, I didn't get that far. So I enjoy the dialogue, my friend. You gotta learn how to enjoy your dialogue, bro. The game can't be just all like skipping dialogue and action, bro. That's boring too.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even just the dialogue in this game, it's the voice acting that's really good. That's the only thing I will complain about Bethesda, like their voice acting is... It's not bad, because they have good voice actors, but like, the production of the quality of the voice acting, I guess, is my biggest pet peeve with like New Vegas, especially. Don't get me wrong, the quality and production of Fallout 4 is great, but the problem with Fallout 4 is the dialogue options. That's the problem. It's like sarcasm and a regular dialogue option are the same thing. But that's the beauty of why Fallout 4, I had the perfect Fallout 4 mod list. I had like 400 mods on the last mod list I played for Fallout 4. And then Bethesda decided to fucking update Fallout 4, and that threw my entire mod list out the fucking water. Why the fuck would you... They updated it because they wanted to, like, optimize it to the newest game consoles, basically. Which is stupid, because Fallout 4 came out hella long ago. Like, it's like, who the fuck is going to play Fallout 4 on, like, the newest Xbox or the newest, like, PS5? Like, it makes no sense. That's for what I remember.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits, bro? What the fuck?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
God, bro. There is a lot of dialogue. I'm like, fuck, man. I want to get to fucking... There's some shooting in this part of the area and shit, but, I mean, there's not that much. It's like a few quest things. Trooper helmet. Damn, I don't have any money, bro. I mean, I have 1,400, but 1,400 bits or whatever the fuck.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Soft, sour, candy shell, around a sweet purple berry flavored scent. Do it. You can do it.
Oh, we hella went the wrong way. What the fuck? Oh, stupid.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
If you're here for this week's magazine club, see the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Beige. Oh.
I'm skipping all this shit, bro. I don't even care at this point. My ADHD kicked in.
Anytime.
Alright, so we already talked her bitch ass.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
CNP Borstworth. It's not the worst unless it's worse.
This XF411s? And an old...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through.
None of your business.
Good. Let's try and keep it that way. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Ooh, Parvati. Oh, shit.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Yo, Parvati out here rizzing up Julie.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Wait, what the fuck is our even... What the fuck is even our... $10,000 bits? So we need to get 10,000 bits? Or 8,000? Jesus. It's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of fucking money, bro. We don't have that much money. Alright.
Speak your mind. Honestly, I could... Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
I mean, there probably is a mod for that in Fallout New Vegas, but I don't know what it would be called. Like, it would probably be called, like, Pip-Boy Quest Organizer, maybe? Some shit like that.
Who there? Hey, McBride, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Watch it! That thing's dangerous. Not another step in...
Incoming!
Take him down!
Oh shit, there's... I mean, he did warn me. I just didn't know. Fuck.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Might be tough.
Take him down!
Fuck. I'm fucking stupid. God damn it. Get good.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Might be tough.
You're mine!
Oh, fuck. I gotta learn how to get behind cover, bro. But maybe I can talk to them. I don't know. I wasn't expecting them to tank my fucking the sniper shots though.
Who the?
Jesus.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I don't think there's any grenades or anything I can use.
Okay. Take cover.
I'm getting wrecked no matter what the fuck I do, bro. I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting absolutely fucking wrecked. Why are they so tanky though? Jesus Christ.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from...
Might be... That's smart. Nice one. That's the last of them. I'm going. Here we go.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outlaw pipes.
Yeah, this game is cool as fuck. It just takes a long time to get it going, you know? It's like Fallout. Fallout's cool as fuck, but you gotta admit, even Fallout has like... Every Fallout game has the most boring beginnings of all time. The very few games... Bro, you wanna know what's a game that has a really good intro? Is Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong has one of the best gaming intros, I think. I can rewatch that shit over and over again. It's never boring. Skyrim has a pretty good gaming intro, actually, to be honest with you. But a lot of games have boring ass ones. But yeah, this game, once it gets going, bro, it gets going. Once it gets going, it's a good ass game. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna back out real quick so I can like use it as a quick save mechanic. Cause it does that shit. Hold on.
So cozy.
Huh? What was that?
Shit.
Here they come.
Fuck up.
Be right there. Okay, moving out.
What are you doing, Pavardi?
Everyone all right?
You're trying to get us.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I'm probably not gonna play Fallout for like a second. Too much Fallout, bro. I played so much fucking Fallout.
Do what you want, I guess.
Here they come.
I think I soiled myself.
I'd honestly rather play Saints Row 3 than Fallout right now. Saints Row 3 is actually a hell of fun.
Don't mess with us. Nice.
Worms and their shrooms.
Here they come. Take them down.
what the fuck? The problem with the Fallout thing, as far as the crashes go, I think it's just when you get closer to end game. I think that's when my mods started fucking up, and I don't even know why.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
It might be the post game mod that I have. Maybe that's what was making it crash.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Damn, fucking Pavardi putting on the Riz, bro. Pavardi's got that Duke Dennis Riz. Damn, we need some fucking water, bro. I want Molly water. Oops. That heavy weapon is gonna be pretty useful, bro.
You look like some...
But I've tried to
Heading back.
Good news, Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Shoot fast if you can. Shoot fast.
Watch out! Bouncing off! Got him!
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Groundbreaker's safe from... Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Damn, Bavardi's so fucking funny, bro.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. Do you know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater? I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is, I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident. Sure thing, Captain. I'll be waiting back at the Unreliable if you need me.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh no. We lost Bavardi.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat.
Alright, boys and girls, I think that's a perfect time to end the Outer Worlds most poppin' stream of all time. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. I wanted to get to 2 hours, but It's like 5 in the morning here. You know, I'm gonna try my best to upload again right away. In a few minutes, maybe I'll take a nap and stream again. But it's been real. It's been fun. Outer Worlds is a great fucking game. A great fucking game. And yeah, man. I'm hoping to live stream more of it. All right, peace.